Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking for a very low cost home, and let's be honest, who isn't at this stage right now, make sure you watch the entire video. Today we're going to cover the top 7 different ways that you can find an extremely low cost mobile or manufactured home for you and your family. Hey, if you're new to the channel, my name is Mark. I'm the lead broker for the mobile home dealer, and we have a ton of fun providing some of the best education in the entire space. So if you're new to the community, please do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button so that way you're updated with everything that we are doing here on the channel. That being said, thank you so much. Let's get right into it. Let's provide you the most value that we can here on this video for the top 7 different ways that you can use to find a very low cost home. Number 1, contact local dealers in your area. Okay, manufactured home dealers, if you're new to this industry or if you're new to this style of living, there are no shortage of manufactured home dealers in every state, wherever you're watching this video. Okay, those dealers are going to have dealership lots. It looks exactly like a car lot. Instead of cars, they have homes. Okay, some of them might have 2 or 3, some might have 40 or 50. It really varies. Now, the reason why you want to contact those folks is because a lot of times those folks, when they sell new homes to a family or to an individual, then those folks who are buying the home, they have a used home, a pre-owned home, and they'll offer dealer trade-ins. Okay, so a lot of times what they'll do is to sell them the new home, they will give them a dealer trade-in, just like a car. And then when you go to the back of the dealership lot, there are going to be sometimes 1 or 2, sometimes 30 or 40 pre-owned homes in the back of the dealership lot. And those homes, they want to move very, very quickly because it's essentially like dead inventory. It's like a used car. They just want to be done with it and move it out. So if you're looking for a very low cost home that is a lot of times pretty new, I'm talking like a couple years old, contact your local dealer. They'll definitely hook you up or at least point you to another dealer that has quite a few readily available. Next one is contact your local mobile home transporters. Okay. Again, if you're new to this space, when you buy a manufactured home, then they have transportation companies. They have special trucks. They have special tools to be able to move the home from the dealership lot or from the factory directly to the mobile home park that it's going into or the private land. Okay, that's a big business is transportation. Contact your local transporters. Transporters know what's going on with homes just about as well as dealerships. Okay, so contact your manufactured home transportation companies in the area. There's no shortage of them all over the country. Ask them what homes they know that are for sale, that are pre-owned in decent condition, and they will definitely point you in the right direction. That is for sure. The next one is research repo homes that are in foreclosure. Okay, we'll put it down on the bottom of the screen, a really good website. It's called VMFhomes.com. That's Vanderbilt Mortgages. Okay, they're a mortgage underwriter for manufactured homes. So if you go to VMFhomes.com, you can immediately check out like the state that you're looking for, the wind zone, the size of the home, the price, et cetera, et cetera. Now those are all going to be homes that have loans on them that have been foreclosed on. Okay, so the loan company essentially just wants to get their loan paid off. Now, with that, guys, you've got to you got to use that website on a regular basis. Okay, it's not like a look at it once and oh, nothing's good here, and then like never check it again. Okay, it's kind of like going to like a secondhand appliance store or like a used car dealership. If you're looking for something in particular, you kind of have to check on a regular basis. But VMF Homes is a fantastic website to be able to find low-cost, newer homes, okay, that just need the loan paid off. Now, the caveat to that, guys, you got to understand is that a lot of times those homes are going to be on private land. Okay, so the reason why that matters is because you're going to then have to budget in for a transportation company to haul the home from that land or from that park to your land or to the park that you live in. Okay, so don't just look at the price and be like, that's all it is. Now, you then have to consider that there is going to be a transportation fee involved in there. Another one is going to be Facebook Marketplace. Now, Facebook Marketplace is going to be kind of a loaded gun. Okay, so proceed with caution. Okay, a lot of people at Facebook Marketplace, they're just looking to try to sell the home. They're not looking to tell you like what's going on with the property. So when I say Facebook Marketplace, that's usually like a buyer beware type of thing. But it's just like working with VMFhomes.com, you kind of have to check on it on a regular basis, and you have to sift through kind of the junk to find something decent. Every once in a while, something will pop up on Marketplace that'll actually be like a very, very good deal. Maybe somebody passed away, maybe somebody's going through foreclosure, maybe there's an extreme family change, whatever may happen. Facebook Marketplace can definitely be a great place to find very low cost homes. But again, you got to be diligent with it, and you got to be able to sift through the junk to maybe find that needle in a haystack. Next one, contact park managers. Now, park managers are going to be the authority, if you will, the people who run the show, so to speak, in the actual mobile home park. Okay. Again, if you're new to this space and the home is in a park, you're going to have a park manager. A park manager is going to be responsible for collecting the lot rent. They're going to be responsible for enforcing the HOA dues, the rules of the park, doing the park approvals, overseeing the vendor payments like the landscaper, the pool cleaner, that kind of stuff. If you contact a park manager, a lot of times park managers will know of homes that need to be sold very, very fast. Okay. Again, maybe a home is going to go into foreclosure. Maybe the person's behind on lot rent, whatever the story is. Okay. You can usually get very low cost homes from the park manager, but you got to proceed with this one with caution too. And the reason why is because the park manager a lot of times will give homes, not give them away, but sell them for super, super cheap because they want the lot rent paid. They'll also then a lot of times say you can't move the house from the park. Now, you can't move the house in the park because it's too old, because a transportation company won't take it, or which certainly is the case, or you can't move it because it's their rules. So they'll say, yeah, we have a home for super cheap, but you have to get park approved. It can't be moved. You got to start paying lot rent day of the purchase, et cetera, et cetera. So when you contact park managers, very much proceed with caution, because if you don't want to live in a park and you want to take the property to like your private land or something like that, then park managers are not usually going to be your best option, simply because park managers are going to be looking at selling the homes in the park for the best interest of the park, right? So they're trying to take care of the park. They're not looking to sell the home to you so you can haul it out of there with a transportation company to take it to your own land. So again, all of these, you have to proceed with caution. Park managers is going to be a really good one if you want to live in that specific park. So take that as consideration. Next one is going to be similar to VMF Homes. There's another company. This is another secret to the trade here. 21st Mortgage. 21st Mortgage is a Berkshire Hathaway company. They are a mortgage underwriter, and they only write mortgages for mobiles in parks on leased land. Okay, a lot of people think like, oh, you can't get loans on these. Actually, that's bananas. You definitely can. And we at the mobile home dealer have sold, I don't know, a couple hundred homes that have done financing, and a lot of them go through 21st Mortgage. Okay, so 21st Mortgage is always going to be a company that you can look to get a loan for a mobile home in a park with lot rent. Okay, so that's kind of a tip on the side of this video here too. But 21st Mortgage also has, very much like VMF Homes, okay, Vanderbilt Mortgage, they also have a whole different list of homes that are repos, okay, because they are going to go through foreclosures, okay? So very much like VMF Homes, you can search 21st Mortgage, like home foreclosures, and there's going to be a separate website that you can type in your information for exactly what you're looking for, and you can definitely find a good home at a cheap price. Now, again, just like VMF Homes, guys, check on it on a regular basis. You want to kind of sift through it on a regular basis. It's not like a set it, forget it, or do it once and that's it. You want to kind of look at that on a regular basis to see exactly what is out there. Next thing you have to know is that when you look at like a 21st Mortgage, don't expect at all that there's going to be any type of negotiation on these prices, right? Because it's going to be a very fidgety number. $31,772 is what the home is, the home price. Well, the reason why is because they just want to get the loan paid off, right? So don't expect to go in there and be able to say, well, you want 31, I'll pay you 20. That's not really how it works, okay? Because they are in the business to get themselves paid back. So they're not looking to really negotiate on it, okay? So if you're looking to negotiate, don't go to VMF Homes or 21st Mortgage and look at the home repos expecting to wheel and deal. That's not going to work. Number 7 is the tried and true, okay? It's a tried and true one, okay? But before I tell you about number 7, if you're new to the channel and you see any benefit to this whatsoever, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel in the lower right-hand corner. We greatly appreciate you doing that and seeing our community grow. If you find value in this video at all, leave us a comment below. Let us know what your favorite one is. Let us know if we missed anything, okay? We greatly appreciate all of the communication back and forth with our community. Number 7, the tried and true. The good old, the original, for you kids out there, the OG, the one they always say, okay, Craigslist. I know. Go ahead, hang me out to dry. Hang me out to dry if you must. Craigslist is still, no matter how old that website is and how frustratingly slow it can be, Craigslist can definitely be a place where you can find very low-cost homes very quickly. The reason why is because, well, I don't really know why, because I don't know who even uses Craigslist anymore other than people trying to sell their homes for super cheap, because we find homes on Craigslist all the freaking time. So Craigslist will definitely be a great way to look for pre-owned homes. Again, proceed with caution, because it's just like Facebook Marketplace. If somebody posts their home out there, they're going to say it's like the best thing ever. There's no problems whatsoever. Just bring a transportation company and we'll sell it to you. Okay, dig a little deeper. Okay, find out like who's got the title. Find out if there's a retired title to it. Find out what's going on with the property. Is there a loan on it? Are you walking into like a foreclosure, like with like 21st mortgage or something? Like what's really going on? Because we've seen a lot of people get involved with like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, and they buy a super cheap home only to find, or they're hoping to buy a super cheap home only to find out that it's an absolute freaking disaster because, oh yeah, we forgot there were problems. So again, Craigslist, tread with caution, but it is definitely one that gets overlooked all the time. And I understand why. Once you hop on that website, you'll see why it gets overlooked all the time. But it definitely still is usable for sure. So guys, those are going to be 7 different ways that you can definitely find very low-cost homes, either in a park, on your private land, or to be able to buy it to move it around. But again, each one of those guys, go ahead and watch the video again. Each one of those, you've got to tread with caution. None of them are foolproof. Everyone has its pros and some of its cons. So if you have found any value with this whatsoever, again, let us know in the comments below. My name is Mark. You've been with the Mobile Home Dealer. And as always, folks, we'll see y'all on the next one.